Hey guys, it's Avery, and to be honest, I have no idea how this vlog is going to turn out. So today is actually Thursday, April 23rd, but I am going to record a vlog for yesterday, because throughout the day I took a bunch of screenshots of news articles and stuff, but I never ended up actually making a vlog. So today is the vlog for 22nd and the 21st, just because I took a bunch of screenshots during those times for a vlog, and I never ended up recording like a full-on vlog during those 2 days. So, right now I'm going to go over the news articles, then I'm going to go over something major that happened in my area, then I'm going to go over stuff that happened in my personal life yesterday, and then I'm just going to check to make sure I didn't miss anything. So, this first segment is going to be about April 21st. So, the Pride Parade was canceled for the first time in 50 years, which is crazy. 73% of inmates in an Ohio prison have corona, at least 1,800 inmates. Medical workers in Denver, they actually protested. There have been a lot of protests lately from people like doing Operation Gridlock in Michigan, and then they also did it somewhere else recently too. And then medical workers did protest back. It's cool. Shake Shack actually took a $10 million loan because basically the federal government was giving loans to small businesses that had under 500 people working there, and then Shake Shack actually qualified in a lot of its locations because it has like franchises, at least that's what I'm guessing. I don't really know for Shake Shack. I know more for like boba tea places or like McDonald's. They have franchisees, and then those franchises count as completely different businesses, because it's just like a random person owning a tiny little portion of McDonald's. It's not like it's a big corporation. And it is actually, Shake Shack is returning $10 million because they had so many franchises that were having under 500 people working for them, so then they qualified. But now they're returning the money after people protested. Oil prices actually fell below $0. It's actually near negative $40, I believe. So one of my math teachers from freshman year, he actually has a meme page on Instagram, and he actually has a meme on there like, oh, you gotta buy all the oil now, hold it in your pool, and after all this is over, you can sell it for profit. And then gas is probably going to get a lot cheaper, hopefully. Right now it's $2.99, which I said in a later vlog, in an earlier vlog, and I'm expecting it to go down even more. But I'm really not driving. Like, ever since I recorded that vlog, my gas isn't even below the full mark. Because when you first pump up the gas, it's like above the full line. It's not even below that right now, even though it's been like a week at least. Authorities in Venice Beach filled a skate park with sand. And then actually at our skate park in my city, Pleasanton, they actually filled it. Well, they didn't fill it, but they marked it off with a lot of fencing. Like the fencing that you'd find at a construction zone. Oh yeah, and this is what it looks like. So they really did fill it up. Okay. And that is all for screenshots I took on the 21st. So that's pretty cool. Yeah. I don't think anything happened on the 21st. I don't remember anything happening on the 21st. I'm going to check my memories on Snapchat because that's where I've been recording a lot of stuff going on. Let me see what date this is. It's the 20th. 20th. Oh, I didn't try to see this, but as you can see, they literally have a list of what's in the store, like what stuff they have. Like outside of the Whole Foods I went to, they literally had a list of what they have in the store, just so you don't need to go inside to see what's there. And on the list of what they don't have, it includes they're out of stock of flour, yeast, toilet paper, paper towels, detergent, disinfectant cleaners, dried beans, and rubbing alcohol. And then they have a limited quantity of like 10 other things. So it's pretty crazy, actually. I didn't end up recording anything yesterday or the day before, on the 21st, I guess. Because actually I didn't even go outside recently. I only did the hour-long walks with my brother because my mom makes us do that. But other than that, I haven't gone to the store at all. And now I'm going to talk about April 22nd, which was yesterday. Okay, I'm going to first go over things that I screenshotted. And then I'm going to go over something that actually happened in my area. And then I'm going to go over something that actually happened yesterday in my house, in my personal family. So, the world's largest Oktoberfest was canceled because of Corona. So literally everything is being canceled. Nurses protested outside of the White House for more PPE. The beaches are back open in Australia, so crowds were flocking there. It was actually Earth Day yesterday, which is cool. In China, the pollution, it actually dropped by 25% between February and March. So coronavirus, it's a horrible, horrible thing, but the effects of it aren't all bad. Like, it's really helping, like, the environment. Like, these rivers in Venice, or something like that, somewhere in Italy, there are dolphins swimming there, and the water's so clear. In China, and even in the U.S., the pollution is, like, really going down. And, I don't know, it's crazy how much 1 month of being inside and not really traveling is really affecting the economy. I mean, not the economy, yeah, but also our environment. It's crazy. And then this next part is something that I've said from the beginning. When this first showed up in the U.S., I believe in February or something. I totally forget. It's like, literally, this has been going on for forever. It seems like a year, not a year, but it seems like half a year. Like, I can't tell you when exactly things happen. I believe it was the beginning of February or beginning of March, when they first announced the first cases of corona in Seattle. And right when that happened, I started to listen to podcasts a lot more. And now, whenever I go out, I listen to podcasts. Like, so every day I listen to a podcast. Well, I guess not over the past couple of days because I haven't left. But yeah. And at the beginning, there's this one scientist who was comparing, and he was saying that doctors and scientists are comparing coronavirus to the Spanish flu of 1918. And I've talked about this before in my other vlogs, but I just want to recap now. And basically what happened with the Spanish flu is it went on for a few years. And it first came, like, about now, and then it came back even worse in the winter. And that's what this warning from the CDC is actually saying. Because this warning is actually saying that when it comes back in the winter, it'll actually come back with a vengeance and hit harder. Not only because the coronavirus will just hit again, but it will also coincide with the flu season. So not only are there going to be many flu cases, but there are also going to be many corona cases. It's like really bad. Redfield, I don't really know who he is. Sorry. He says federal and state officials need to prepare for what's ahead, scale up testing ability, and continue to stress the importance of social distancing. I agree. And also, I don't really think people are going to be that lenient already by winter. I think, based on what's happening right now, I think it'll be at least half a year before people start kind of being more lenient. So that's already the beginning of like the fall season, which is pretty close to winter. Like, I think that people are still going to be wearing masks by that time. So I don't think it should be that bad, hopefully. But I would say to definitely expect it. Expect the worst, hope for the best. The latest, this is on April 22nd. It says that the worldwide cases was 2.5 million, about. Worldwide deaths was about 180K. The U.S. cases is 800,000, about. And then the amount of U.S. deaths is around 45,000. And I know when you think about it from the standpoint that there are 400 million people in America, and yeah, we have less than 1 million cases. That's still crazy, I don't know. And that just shows how bad this could have been if we hadn't been social distancing from the beginning. We hadn't shut down like everybody, like we hadn't put in the shelter in place. How much worse could this have been? You know, it's crazy to think about. Because this, almost 1 million deaths, probably 1 million, I mean, not almost 1 million deaths, but almost 1 million cases in the U.S. a day ago. I wonder what it is like now. I don't know. But it's crazy to think about what this could have been if we hadn't had the shelters in place. Okay, and that's all for the news reports and stuff I screenshotted. And now I'm going to go over something more personal. So my dad, he has an underlying health condition. He has diabetes. He has high blood pressure too, but that's on medication. So technically, that's out of the equation right now. And yesterday, we had a scare because he was pale. He felt really, really hot. And he didn't faint, but he collapsed and he had to sit down for like 5-10 different times. Like, he would try to stand, he'd be like, oh, I'm better. And then he'd just have to sit down again because he couldn't handle it. So here is actually me talking when this first happened. And I'm going to actually turn the camera around to make sure that it's actually focused, because I don't know if it's even focused on me right now. And I am just posting this right after I take a video. Right after this is done, I am just going to go straight to YouTube and upload it on public. So, by the way, if I do say anything wrong, please correct me in the comments. I would love to hear it. I really want to hear it, actually. Like, I really want to make sure I say the right things. Because this is for my final project for history. What's my history teacher is doing. He's making us do vlogs or write documents or just link to random news articles. So people in the future can have a primary source or just like learn what happened from a citizen perspective, I guess. So I'm gonna go down and I'm gonna record my phone. Okay. Oh. Okay, now it's clear. Okay, this is an update. My dad, he's very pale right now, and he's gonna pass out. And he says he feels very hot, and we're taking his temperature. I hope he doesn't have corona because he has diabetes, which is an underlying health problem, so that's not good. And yeah, that was what happened yesterday. So at the end I said a little bit of bad language because I was just really stressed out. I'm not even kidding. But yeah, that is what happened yesterday. My dad he felt very faint and it was bad. Okay, there's more I need to talk about. Let me think. Oh yeah, the ordinance. So, yesterday at 8 a.m., everybody has to wear a mask in my county and a couple of their surrounding counties whenever we go outside to essential businesses, the hospital, or go on public transport. It started at 8 a.m. yesterday on the 22nd, and they didn't say when it'll end. And right now, the only businesses open in in my county, are actually all essential businesses. So basically, what this is telling us is you have to wear a mask when you go anywhere that's not on a run or on a jog. Because if you go running or walking or jogging or like do any exercise, as long as you can stay 6 feet apart from people, you don't need to wear a mask. But if you're going to basically any building, hospital, or just going on public transport, you have to wear a mask. And in Riverside County, they were the first ones to do this, actually, and that's when I realized, okay, it might happen to us. And for them, they actually would get a fine of $1,000 if they did not obey it. And because it actually came out on April 18th, but it actually started getting enforced yesterday at 8 a.m. on the 22nd, just so people would have time to get masks. But based on what Riverside did, I'm guessing that if you do not follow the order, you will get fined $1,000. My dad said that at first it would be a warning, but I think that they will try to be more strict about this, especially if the case numbers and deaths go up. And that is all that has happened over the past couple days. I have been tired of editing. Like, I'm not really editing, I'm just putting clips together. But I don't know, I'm just so tired out. This corona thing, I actually realized the severity of it all. On like the 19th. From then on, I don't know. Stay safe. Wear a mask when you go outside, because now you have to. And everybody, good luck. Let's go through this together. Hi, Mr. Benson.